Monday. It's your boy Chiz African Appetite. Hope you're blessed, hope you're well, and above all embracing life out here in beautiful St Lucia. Suffolk to be exact. Another beautiful morning, and we're going to do a tour today, and we're going to go and see the actual process for making one of the most beloved foods on the planet Earth, and one of the prime reasons that dentists are in existence, chocolate. Yeah, so we're going to go to a place called Project Chocolat, or Project Chocolate, whatever you want to call it. The view here is just amazing. I'm just here by the top, just engulfed by the Pitons and all the other mountains here. So we're going to go and see the whole process from the cocoa fruit, from harvesting, from actually, hopefully we'll get to taste the fruit in its natural form, and then see how it's actually processed to make the final product, which is a chocolate. Aside from that, remember people, if you're feeling the vibe, please like, share and subscribe. Help a brother live to eat, not just to stay alive. We're here to create a community so we can all grow. Down below there's a bell icon, hit that, and then you get notified of all my latest videos. Yeah, African Appetite, Bantu Belly, don't forget to subscribe. There in the background, that's the famous Jade Mountain Hotel.
Yeah, that's the cocoa fruit that we see in there. You see all that tree?
Yeah.
Red and whatsoever, that's the cocoa
That's
fruit.
I managed to back my first cocoa fruit, and this one is ripe. Red means it's ripe. I've seen them yellow, and I've seen them red, and then when they go black, that's when they're bad, isn't
You
it?
see, look at two black one.
Yeah.
Look, two black one.
Oh, yes,
you
that
see the
means
black
it's
one?
gone bad.
Yeah, it go bad already. Yeah. Yeah, so it's the time expire.
The green ones there is when they're young.
There, Brenda, look there. Look, there's a bunch. Look, the bunch. Go forward a little bit.
That's when they're young. So St Vincent's only 25 minutes from here. Right, I backed myself a mango as well, man. It's become a Freudian expedition, but yeah, got a nice little mango here as well. Right, we haven't had the pleasure of having this vantage point, but this is the second Piton. We keep getting views of the first. This is actually the second one. A place called Chateau Bel Air, and as you can see, it's a beautiful landscape, more rural. You've got farming communities here. You've seen I've managed for forage for all different bits and bobs. I've got some cocoa fruit. I have a mango. Up here there's a breadfruit as well. I'd love to get hold of some breadfruit as well. Yeah, it's a bit foggy, but if you can see here, that's the Piton there. Right, but here, through the middle there in the water, in the view there, it's a bit foggy, but across there it's just 25 minutes. It's the island of St Vincent. That's where St Vincent is. It's just so close to the actual coast here. It only takes 25 minutes by aeroplane. And there you can see the evidence of the farming here. You've got loads of vegetation. Got some spring onions here as well, planting.
This is good for grandparents. You can drive to go all the way up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where she actually came from. Oh, you know, I mean, you're going in it.
They're just entering the compound here at Project Chocolat. It's a big old compound, and what they've done is they've sort of utilised an area that's obviously abundant in the cocoa fruit. It's also conducive to actually the growing of the cocoa here because of the environment, the hills, the climate obviously, and the weather. So I can see here signs for the farming and so forth. So I suppose what we're going to do is have a look and see and look through the farming process first, because that's where the actual chocolate fruit starts, and that's where the whole process starts. So this looks like the entrance. So I'm going to take it from here and have a look.
getting used to lizards. I was so frightened of them.
I can never get
They're
used.
careful before
No,
they
is
catch your
it?
eye.
But the thing is, I just thought lizard don't bother you, do they?
Because with an ant, I think it's trying to catch the ant.
Right, so walking tour. So apparently we walk up here and catch a sort of vibe as to what's going on around here, what is around here, and then someone's going to meet us and hopefully take us through the process and explain to us what this project is, what it entails, what the whole concept was when it was actually started up, in terms of is it just for educating people as to the growth of chocolate, the actual fruit, is it talking for people through the process, or is it actually creating a sustainable sort of chocolate industry here in St Lucia? Because I haven't seen any naturally sort of produced chocolate, so I suppose this is where the bulk of it in this area probably comes from. By the looks of things and by the way I'm looking at the area around here, everything seems to be quite organized, and I expect that any chocolate produced here will be of the highest quality and will be quite bespoke as well. It's definitely a beautiful part of the world, and it's definitely a wonderful environment, so just have to wait.
Yes, when you get to the top of the hill. Yes. Oh, okay.
Right, leaving here now because there's nothing showing up until 1 p.m. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to Tet Paul and go and see if we can do the nature trail from up there, and really just get the best views from this area, because at the moment otherwise we'll be just sitting here idle for the next sort of 5-6 hours. It's early in the morning. We tried to get here as early as possible, but we found out that what we actually wanted to do, which was the chocolate making and so forth, it is not happening till about 1 p.m. So yeah, just gonna go back up the mountains here, up the hill, back up to Chateau Valère, and then just have a look and see what this nature trail is saying. Right, we're gonna go on the nature trail here. Hopefully get to see the best sights of the Pitons and everything here. We've also been informed that there may be, because this is actually the ancestral land of my in-laws, so apparently some of the people who actually do the nature trails are actually connected family members, so we might be able to get a deal. But like I was saying before with regards to St Vincent, if you have a look through there, that's St Vincent just over there, so we're not too far. We're at the top, shadowed by the Pitons, and this whole nature takes you up the sides of the Pitons, or at least to see the Pitons from the best sort of vantage point. Get ready to start this trail, so we're gonna see what it's saying. Like I keep saying, it's a beautiful part of the world, and because we're so high up here as well, the breeze is just lovely. It is still hot just like everywhere else we've been, but it's not sort of so intense and so humid, so it should be a good trail. Huh? Yeah, we can let us go, but we ain't gonna come and find you if you get stuck. Brains, it's a trail. Have we got far to walk? Brains, we're gonna walk the whole mountain and come all the way back down. It's a trail. It's a trail. Brains, stop your strippiness. Oh wow. So describe this bit here. Where are we here?
Alright, so Choiseul is our largest community here on island. not by population but by landmass. Also known for arts and craft community, and also a fishing village. Right, so the more we walk, the better the view gets. So no need to give up.
You hear that? No need to give up. The more we walk, the better the view gets, and the better your health gets.
We could take as long as you want.
Exactly. So it's a series of long, winding, sort of pebble rock staircases going up the sides of the mountains, I suppose. And I suppose the more we walk, the better the view is going to get.
One more minute.
That and their papa.
Yes.
Papao.
Right. So the ripe papayas, we use them for smoothies and also shakes. And the green ones, those like this, we use it as a meat tenderizer and also for salad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So wait, the papa fruit you use as a meat tenderizer?
Yes, meat tenderizer. Our meat when stewing, it
Uh-huh.
doesn't change the flavor of the meat. It's just there to tenderize it.
You can see we're getting higher and higher up. We're still engulfed by all the trees, so we've still got a nice natural breeze.
One more coming back, we go back down as well. Yeah.
Right, reach the top here. It was not easy, but finally reached the top here, and it's a wicked spot. Look at that. Look at the view up here. Yeah.
To our left, that's a four-peak mountain here, but it's covered with clouds right now, so we won't be able to see it. But that's Mount Jimmy, which is our tallest mountain in St Lucia. It's 3,117 feet or 950 meters. And the hike up there, is approximately 6 to 8 hours of hiking, both up and down, which is round trip.
What's the name of the mountain?
Mount Jimmy.
Mount Jimmy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this side?
So straight ahead, there's a little island. It's a bit hazy on that side, but there's a little island shaped like a triangle, half a mile away from shore. Yes, so that's Maria Island. On this island, we would find snakes, iguanas, and there's also a lizard called the whiptail or St Lucian's racer. So our fastest lizard here in St Lucia, that's where we would find it. No one lives on this island. You only go there by appointments.
No one lives there, no? How big is the island? So what about now when we go on this side? What's down here?
So when we get on this side, we'll get a view of the Pitons, where we see gross piton. We'll also see Forgerly, where you start the hike of the Piton. And when we get to the very top, we'll have a 360-degree view of about a quarter of the island. So on this grid here, we have some wax apple. Oh, wax apple, yes. It's a type of apple.
That's how it looks like when it's little.
Yeah.
Right.
So the wax apples, do they ever get very sweet? Because when I taste them, they're not that sweet.
They do get sweet and pink when ready.
Okay.
Second biggest mango here on island. So we have the small community of Chateaubele. It's the highest plateau here in St Lucia where people live, and there are approximately 200 persons living down there. What they do mainly for a living would be farming, and the main crop would be sweet potatoes. Also, everyone who works at Tet Paul is from the small community of Chateaubele because it's a community-based project. Right, so I am from Chateaubele, and you coming here means you're serving my community. So thanks for coming out.
So the main cash crop here is sweet potato, yeah?
Yeah, in our community.
Okay, no, how about cassava and plantain and yam?
Yeah, that's more to the north. That's why you get all of them.
Okay, but here the soil is good for the sweet potato. Alright, and here we have the cashew nut in its natural form. That's what it is, and that's why it's so expensive, because a tree this big, as you can see, there's one nut there and there's not really that many nuts around it. That's spring onions, and that's the sweet potato, isn't it? I know that because it has the red stalk at the bottom. Right, I think we're getting to the best part of the actual trail. Oh yes, this is what I'm talking about. Right, so this is the trail. Oh, so that's the piton right there. Oh wow, which one is this one?
Gross Piton, the bigger one. 2,600 feet or 798 meters. And the hike up there would be 2 hours up and 2 hours down, depending on your walking pace. The base of Gross Piton, this small community right here, yes, that's Forger meaning Valley of the Free People, because back in slavery time, when our slaves would run away from the slave master, that's where they'd go to hide. That's also where you'd start your hike up the Piton. So you'd go down there, you'd get a guide, and the guide would take you to the very top. The trail is on to the ocean side, so it wraps around on this side. Alright, also on a clear day, would also see St Vincent, one of our neighboring islands, 27 miles away from St Lucia.
Okay. Alright, so we've come up here, and this is absolutely beautiful. So where we've reached here, we're just next to the Piton, as high as possible as you can get. And from here you get the vantage point onto the sea, and then across there in the fog is St Vincent, the neighbouring islands, only 27 miles away from where I am right now. And there you get the actual community down here that we know sustain itself mainly off tourism and the trail that we're on at the moment, and also the production and the sale of sweet potato, which seems to be the cash crop around here. It's absolutely beautiful here, and it's really well worth it. I do advise anyone, if you can actually walk this trail, I mean it is a long old slog up the hill, just bring comfortable shoes, bring lots of water as well. The tour guide is very good, and along the way as well you can forage. I've managed to pick up mangoes and I've been eating them as I've gone along, but yeah, this is what it's amounted to. There you see the Piton. Here's the end bit. It's actually called a stairway to heaven. So apparently it's a walkway to heaven. See again the cashew nut. Very strange fruit. Oh, the natural cashew nuts. That's a pineapple. Have a look at it. This is it in its natural state, still connected, still growing. I feel so tempted. It's such a beautiful little pineapple. It's probably sweet as well.
Okay, let me give you a little test. Alright, right here.
Would actually stand between the peaks. You have right.
Oh, so it's the only place you can stand between the two Pitons.
Right, so Piti Pito is 733 meters, and the hike up there, halfway up is a trail, and the other half is more like rope climbing. Right, so to the base of Piti Pito, we have Sugar Beach. It's one of the most expensive resorts here on island, and also one of the best places for snorkeling and also diving.
This is actually the best view. I'm right at the top in between the two Pitons. I'll tell a lie, it gets a little bit higher and even better. An even better viewpoint. More pineapples growing all over the place. So in terms of tourists, how many do you usually do per day in terms of tours? Yeah. 3 tours a day, yeah? Okay. And your tourists mainly are they from England, Germany, America?
We get England, Americans, English, Americans, 50-50.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now the descent, we're just going down. Is Barron's Barbados or St Lucia? Okay. But yeah. So just by the beach, and this is what we've got. Managed to get kingfish, fried kingfish. It's actually a holiday today, but we've got fried kingfish, got some salad, and got some fries, and got the scenic background in there, as you can see. But yeah, we're gonna go in on this and just see how it tastes. With the condiments, they seem to have mixed garlic mayo with ketchup there, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, this fish, and this is the crispy outer bits. I'm gonna dip that in the mayo as well. Taste with the onions. Goes really well with the white sauce. Right, so this fish, this is what we're left with. So let's see how we're gonna maneuver this. Get that. I'm gonna go in here because we went in for the sort of white sauce. We're going in for the sort of ketchup-y based sauce, which is here. Haven't even put any barons on this today. Yeah. It's like a party in my mouth. The thing with the fish, you've got the oily bits, and then you've got the meaty bits, then you've got the little crunchy bits as well. That's excellent. Oh, it's still going. Have a look at that. Yeah. Yeah, laying back now on the beach, managed to get a deck chair. Had a quick impromptu little kingfish and chips meal there. We're now by the beach, just chilling here, just soaking up the atmosphere. It's a lovely day. Yes, African appetite. Hope you're still blessed. Hope you're well and above all embracing life. And yeah, just got some local cow foot stew here, yeah, and it's really interesting. I've got the green seasoning here that I'm going to mix in, but I want to taste the broth on its own. It seems to be quite hearty. It's got some thick noodles that look like udon noodles as it goes, and then it's got obviously the big lump of cow foot there that I'm obviously looking forward to. It's got some potatoes in there, which they call ground provisions obviously, and I think it might have some dumplings. So let's go in for the stew first. Oh yeah, you can really taste the collagen and the flavour from the actual cow foot, the way it's been rendered down, and it's just married all in. It's so hearty. It's almost like a porridgey consistency. Noodle. I dropped one. Let me get another one. Like I said, these noodles is kind of funny. They're firm and chewy, but then the minute you bite into them, they melt. And coupled it with the stew, that if you realise I've not even added the green seasoning, the stew is so nice. Right. Right, let's go into the business of mixing it all in. Let's mix it in with the green seasoning. That green seasoning, I love it for a simple fact. It's got everything in there, but mainly the punch of the garlic. That's a nice bite right there. That really complements everything well. I'll break off some of this potato. As you can see now, the dish has taken on a completely different character with all the herbs and everything. Right, here we go. Exactly what you need when you're having a hearty soup like this. They're not actually potatoes, they're little dumplings. These things here, you get some sauce on there. They're actually little dumplings. I'm feeling the kick of the pepper because I added some pepper as well. Tell you what, I've been looking forward this whole journey to a hearty stew like that, and we're coming down to the last bits, and I think you guys know what time it is. It's actually pick up in your hand time. But the thing is, yeah, this cow foot is, look how jelly the collagen and everything, it's been rendered down so well that I'm struggling to actually keep it on the bone here before I take my first bite. Let me go in African appetite. Yeah, you know how we do with the cow foot business, we don't mess around. It's just melting. I do prefer my cow foot a bit more firm, but for all those cow foot lovers who love the sort of gelatinous, sort of jelly sort of consistency, anyone who's into marrow will absolutely love this. Yeah, it's messy business, though. Look at the cow foot, been cooked down so much. That's all I'm left with. Just a clean bone. There you go. Probably a little bit of marrow in there. Try and suck it out, but yeah, that's it. And that's the end of a really good stew. I'm even actually going to have some more of this broth at the bottom. But it's the end of a really good pound foot stew. But I've never seen it with the noodles, the udon noodles, and I loved it with the obviously the green relish as well that I've been using here quite often. That went on it quite well. Just tasting the flavors there, but that's done really well. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Also hit that bell icon for my latest videos. Please comment, as this is all absolutely free and your ongoing support absolutely means the world to me. Remember, be yourself, as we're all unique, and remember, don't eat to live, live to eat. Peace.